In this video, we're going to have a look at paper color and paper style, and we're going to do an activity where we're going to change up and personalize our pages. The first one we're going to look at is paper color. We're going to head along to the view heading and move along to paper color. Now the question asks us to change the color to a background of our choice. We get all these different colors that we can choose for our background. Now some students may need this for vision impairments, but it could just be you want to jazz up your page and the white's a little bit too boring for you. Now if you hover over that color for long enough, it's going to tell you the color it actually is. So this is a cyan, and that gives me a nice blue colored background. But if I wanted to try something different, for example, I think this is a teal, I can create that teal colored background. And the next one we're going to look at is paper style. So you can add ruled paper and you can also use grid paper. So again, go into view and then over to paper style. We have the default now, which is none, but you obviously have narrowed ruled, college ruled, standard, and wide ruled. We're going to go with standard, and you see that gives me a nice margin that'd be used to in your books, and it gives me some nice big spaces for writing. Now, because we're on a Mac, we're not going to use stylus pen, so everything we write is going to be in a text box and it is going to be in a nice straight line. So it is sort of designed for that, but if you do like the look of those line rules in the pages, you definitely can use that in your pages. And the next one we're going to look at is medium grid. So we're going to look at some grid paper. So you might use this in mathematics, or maybe you just like the squares, or maybe you need to use it to do some drawing or things like that, even without the stylus pen. So we've got small grid, medium, large, and very large. We're going to go with the medium, and you see we've now got some grid paper on a page, and we've still kept that colored background that we had before. So let's say I was using the draw tool, so you can obviously still use a draw tool even without a stylus, but maybe I wanted to draw some squares. This is just going to help me, if you can draw straight, give me a bit of a guide as to drawing straight lines, or maybe I'm connecting something that's over here, things like that. So there could be a use for that, or it could be inserting some of these sorts of things, plotting different things in your mathematics. So you might be plotting coordinates or another subject like that. The grid paper, obviously, if you align that with the different lines, can make that nice and easy for you. So there you go. That is color paper and color style in OneNote for Mac.